Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing awesome today. Now, on this channel, Rich Reviews. Okay. A bit of a problem that I'm trying to come up with a creative solution, and I wanted to pass it by you guys, see what you guys think, and if you guys hate the idea, oh well, it was just an idea. Not going to make me cry myself to sleep tonight too much. Not too hard. Anyway, my idea... Okay, so, well first let me lay the groundwork of what the video is about. You guys know that I do reviews. I love doing reviews. Reviews are awesome. I enjoy doing them. They're a lot of fun. But I've noticed that at times, going from the point when I first started doing reviews, when I didn't have much money, I was just kind of just purchasing whatever I could, what I was really interested in, I kind of, over the months, got to the point where I wanted to purchase like an entire set in order to be able to do reviews, even though maybe some of the figures in the set I thought were cool, they were interesting, but they weren't really like, oh my gosh, I gotta have that type of thing. So what I was thinking, because as of right now, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to save up for in order to kind of move forward in life. And I know some people have been wondering where I've been, if I've moved on from collecting, if I've kind of just quit collecting altogether, if I just quit YouTube or whatever. But the thing is, I haven't quit YouTube. I still love doing YouTube. As far as collecting goes, though, it's become much harder for me financially. And things have been going on. I don't want to go into all of it, but just saying, I can't get as much as I could before. And there's, and it gets to a point in life when that's okay. And a lot of people are in rough economic situations right now, financially, and I'm not belittling or whatever, and I'm not trying to ask pity or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, reviews are going to get a little bit slower unless people think my idea is worth using. All right, now my idea is, okay, so like I was saying, sometimes I get figures that I think are really cool, they're awesome, they're fun, but it's not like something I really have to have in my collection. And you guys know what that means as a collector. Unless you're a completist, most people buy 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 from a series, depending on the size of the series, and that's kind of like all they wanted. Some of the other ones were like, they're cool, but I just, they're not for me. So what I was thinking is, for some of those figures, and maybe some other ones as well, that basically what I'll do, I'll purchase the figures, do the review, and then I will put them up to sell them at cost. What I mean by that is how much it cost me to buy it, wherever store I did finally be able to find it, and then how much it cost to ship it. These figures will only be used in the review. They won't be, maybe in one stop motion or something, they won't be used and abused. They're not going to be held by anybody else, anything crazy like that. But I was just thinking that this would be a way that I'm able to do the reviews still, that you guys would like to see, and that way I can then basically sell it to somebody who may not be able to get it in their area, like if you live in a different country, or if you live in an area even in the US or even Canada, sometimes figures take a long time to get there. And I know sometimes I experience that in my areas, depending on the series. Sometimes the series take an extra month to get here, sometimes they're here a month early. It's really weird and it's not consistent. So I just thought maybe if I am able to come across a figure, and then I could, sell it off to somebody. And that way I'm still able to get the money back that I spend on it, and either I can put that towards more reviews or different projects or something, and that person's able to get something, and, and it kind of keeps everything moving. I was thinking that this idea also would be a way that people could maybe request certain things to be reviewed, and if they gave me the money ahead of time, I could buy it, do the review, and then mail it off. So that way, that would also, because some people have said, could you do more like Lego reviews or Mega Bloks or Transformers or Star Wars, different things like that. And it's like, I would love to do those reviews, but I just don't have the money in order to be able to go into all those different areas as a collector. But maybe this might be a way that I would still be able to actually move into some of those areas and still doing Halo, not leaving Halo, and because of the community kind of supporting it, then I'd be able to move in those areas, and then it would still be like they send me the money ahead of time, I buy the figure, use it one time in the review, then mail it off. I was just thinking that might be an interesting idea, and I'm going to sell it at cost. I'm not trying to inflate the prices, so it's not going to be like if I find the Elite General, I'm like, well, this Elite General should be worth $50 now that I've done a review on it. No, it's going to be whatever I spent, and then cost of shipping type of thing. So, I don't know, just an idea. You guys can think about it. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Even if you're not somebody who's going to be able to put money into it, and I know it's Christmas time and people will be thinking about that first. I'm not saying it needs to be like tomorrow. I'm just saying Even if you will never have the money to be able to purchase anything in particular, let me know still if you think it's a good idea. I don't want everybody just saying it's a bad idea because they can't afford it. I'm looking more for like a brainstorming type of feedback thing. And if anybody is interested in that, you can email me. My email address is in the description. Obviously, when it says RichhTV at RichhTV.com, the dot part will actually be words. That way I don't get spammed. So you just have to put a physical dot there. And just let me know if you think that that's a good idea or not. And if you're interested in doing something. Most of this stuff I'll probably have to have the money ahead of time, which we can do through PayPal, or you can actually mail me the money. That's up to you. We'll figure that out. We'll kind of hammer out the details. And I was just thinking this would be an interesting way to be able to keep doing reviews because, you know, I'm just trying to be creative about it. Anyway, guys, talk to you all later. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a little bit longer of a video than I wanted, about 6 minutes now. Anyway, talk to you guys all later, and stay awesome. All left.